Welcome viewers to another episode of Brave Namibia, where we celebrate both ordinary and extraordinary Namibians. In our first clip today, we head to Ongwediva, where Tuyemo Haidula worked out with personal trainer Stefanus Shikongo.
Hi guys, my name is Stefanus Shikongo. I'm a fitness trainer at Wild Mustang Gym here in Ongwediva, Chico Mall, shop number 3. I've been a fitness trainer for about 3 years now. I've always been known as a skinny kid. So with me eating everything under the sun, I just would not put on any weight. So I decided, okay, you know what, let me try going to the gym and perhaps that will work for me. So I went there and within a time frame of a month, I started seeing results. And then I was bitten by the iron bug and just never stopped up until now. And throughout all the years of training and also competing in bodybuilding, people giving me compliments, that just motivated me even more to keep on doing what I'm doing. I also make use of coaches, international coaches that help me with information with regards to fitness, so that I can obviously just hone on my skills and improve on what I'm doing. And here I am today. Bodybuilding is basically a sport on its own where we compete. Just to brief you guys a bit on what bodybuilding is. We athletes, we build muscles, sort of like lean muscle without any fat on. And then when we prepare for these competitions, we have to trim our fat down so that we only remain with muscles, lean muscle. So all the muscles has to be showing, you should be all cut and well defined. And then we are told to go on stage with other bodybuilders, and then the best bodybuilder with the least amount of flaws on their bodies, which means your body basically has to be balanced up from your upper body to your lower body. Do you understand? We shouldn't have like you have bigger arms but skinny legs. Everything should be balanced. Now the one who has most muscles with most muscle definition wins the show. Also stage presentation, how you flex your muscles, because you gotta stand on that stage posing, flexing your muscles, front muscles and back muscles, and then you are judged by the judges depending on how you portray your muscles on that. I actually get to make money from this. Okay, the highest that you get paid once you win a bodybuilding competition is 100,000 Namibian dollars. That's for the overall winner. And then it goes down to third place, 50,000, and then let's say 25K for the third place winner, the one that gets third place. Okay, so but that also depends on what show, who's hosting that show. So with that is just the maximum that you can win. So you can actually, I wouldn't say make a living from it, but whenever you do compete and you choose a specific show, choose one that has cash prizes in it so that you can get the rewards, of your labor.
How many belts do you have under your skin right now?
Okay, you don't get belts, you get medallias and trophies. I have quite a few because I started competing since in 2010, and I haven't missed a year. I've been competing even when there was Corona in 2020. I still competed. I went across the borders, staying within the restrictions of obviously COVID restrictions. Yeah, so no, it's not a hobby. It's a passion. Let me call it a passion. All right, because it's a lifestyle anyways. You bodybuild in the gym and outside of it. By that I mean you eat healthy, you make sure you sleep enough, you adapt a healthy lifestyle, not living a reckless life. That won't work.
What is your definition of a reckless life for a fitness person?
Drinking alcohol recklessly, irresponsibly, smoking things that you shouldn't be smoking. Well, basically just smoking. Not eating healthy, not following a healthy diet, not sleeping enough. Do you understand? Basically a couch potato. I'm sure you guys know what I mean by that. Yeah. once again, right for you. Okay. Then once again, elbows against your rib cage, against your body, and then that's what you do. Okay. All right. Making sure you're standing upright. Okay. Okay. Just make sure you come slightly wider. Okay. And let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey. Excellent. Nice. I like that. Great. Choice. It's a luxury to have muscles. You won't die if you don't have it. But fitness, that right there is the meat and potatoes. All right. So how do I get them in the gym? Okay. First of all, we wanna get the client signed up in the gym. And what we normally do as a gym, we do outreaches. Oshana Mall, Game Center, and then we put up our small desk there with flyers, and then we give to people, the public that are walking past by. Then if they have questions, we tell them our packages. We'll even put up stationary bikes, their equipment, so that we just show them a few demonstrations and stuff. And this normally has them interested, and they would obviously want to know like how to exercise and how that would benefit their bodies. Do you understand? And obviously we'll stand there looking the part as well, because you gotta look like what you are selling. Obviously. Like I said, and then we'll also run on our social media pages, we'll run promotions like winter specials, summer specials, Valentine specials, all of these on lower prices, just to entice the clients to join our facility. And then once we sign them in the gym, and as for me as a trainer, let me say 80% out of the people that sign up at this gym want to be trained. They want to hire a trainer that will train them personally every time they come to the gym. You know, and obviously once they sign up, I ask them if they would want a personal trainer. In most cases, I don't even have to ask. Second thing that normally comes out of their mouths after they sign up is, are there personal trainers in this gym? And there is always. We are about 7, so yeah. I'll tell you one important thing that my grandfather told me. He told me, and I'm going to tell all of you now. As human beings, we cannot help but get old. But training, exercising will help you look younger than your age. You do not have to look like your age. Because let's face it, there are people out there that look older than what they are. Just simply because they are not exercising, they are not taking care of their health, their body. They are basically just there. And obviously, if you are not taking care of your body, you are wasting it away. Do you understand? So, like I said, training will help you look younger. It will help you with your mental health. Do you understand? So, me telling you that you need to exercise so that you can look better, feel confident, and be able to take off your clothes to your significant other confidently. Do you understand? So, exercising, you exercising will basically enable you to have the capabilities of doing something about the way you look. Yes, you will get old, but you can delay that, and you'll be healthier and not susceptible to illnesses. Why Wild Mustang Gym? Well, Wild Mustang Gym is one of its kind in Namibia, one of its kind in the north, the only state-of-the-art, well-equipped gym that you find in the northern part of Namibia. People from Windhoek and from all walks of life that have been in this gym, wow, they've only given us compliment. Not one. Well, the criticism was very, very low, and that is always constructive criticism anyways, which we are working upon. But even people from Windhoek, when they come here, they compare our gym to big gyms such as Virgin Active and all those other state-of-the-art gyms in Windhoek. So obviously, when you come here to Wild Mustang Gym and you enlist with us, you will have the best service. You will have state-of-the-art equipment here. So, and you will leave satisfied. All right. So, fitness, guys. What can I say about fitness? Fitness is an essential. You cannot do without it. All right. The good Lord has blessed you with your body, and He has given it to you as a present. What you do with it is how you say thank you. So please do not waste it away. Don't squander it. Don't live a reckless life. Please look after your body, and you start with your fitness and your health. All right. If you think fitness is expensive, wait till you get the bill that comes from living an unhealthy lifestyle. I'll end it there. We are located in Ongwediva at Chico Mall, shop number 3. And we have various packages here. Please feel free to contact us on our landline 065 238 980.
Welcome to Namibia, where adventure meets tranquility. With Enjoy, you have access to a wide range of accommodations to suit every traveler's taste and budget. Experience the finest dining and hospitality Namibia has to offer. Booking your dream accommodation is just a few clicks away with Enjoy. Join thousands of happy travelers who have trusted Enjoy for their Namibian getaway. Your gateway to unforgettable Namibian adventures. Visit us today at enjoy.my.na.
Next, Kenya Kamboe chatted to upcoming handbag designer Shinana in Nondangwa.
Hello, my name is Tosh Shinana, well known as Shinana. I'm a handbag manufacturer here in Ondangwa. I was actually born in Grootfontein, but then I completed my high school in Tsumkwe. From then on, I went to varsity. I studied computer science for 2 years. Then I decided to give myself a break. And then I started venturing into fashion design. I do handbags. And basically that is me. I'm self-taught. I operate from the house. I don't have a workshop yet. I have one operating machine. And that is basically that's me.
You mentioned you are self-taught. How did you teach yourself this?
Because how did I teach myself? I think there's no monopoly on information. YouTube is there. So when I was scrolling through this YouTube, I saw people making handbags, and then I noticed, no man, but this is not so difficult to do. But the background is like this. In 2016, me and a group of friends, we started a business. We used to sell counterfeit handbags from South Africa. And then from there, I noticed that, no man, this bag is not really something complicated. I think I can design something like this. Telling a friend of mine, he did not believe. He thought, no, how can you do this? And I said, no, I can. Then I started with a small cosmetic handbag. Never lasted. I used to go to somebody with the machine. I gave them a certain percentage. They design it for me, and then I go and resell it on the street. Because I'm a hawker. I don't really have a shop, a physical shop. We walk around, then I started making handbags. From there, that's when I started really understanding now the economy, so to say. Like, for instance, man, why is it that Namibia imports more than we export? And I became now very, very interested in this handbag making business. But basically, that's it. That's how I started with this.
Okay. I first saw you at the Ondangwa Trade Fair exhibition. I believe it was last month.
Yes.
And I could see after just coming to your stand later in the expo, everybody was carrying your bag. Tell us about your pricing. How much does one bag cost, and how did you do in the trade fair?
In the trade fair we did well. The trade fair, but that's another story. The pricing is very low. It's $50 per bag. Understand? Because what we want to venture into is mass production. We don't want to produce customized products that are very expensive for the high end. We want cheap products that people can have. Anybody on the street can have this. That's basically it. But look, I think maybe I should put it like this. When we started this business, I found out two problems. Number one, Namibia has a trade deficit problem. We import almost 90% of the things we import. Only 10% of the things that we have, we export. And even of that 10%, the average person on the street, the black man, does not really benefit directly from these imports. So that's one of the problems that I noticed. The other one is the unemployment rate that we have in this country. It's very high, especially among the youth. So either you're underemployed or you just don't have a job, or you have a job that you just don't want because you became a teacher because circumstances did this. So for me, when we started this company, these are the two problems that we want to solve. And the only way you can actually solve import and export problems is if you can actually produce labor-intensive type of jobs like manufacturing, and especially in the north, because population density is higher this side, and there's free land here, a lot of vast land here. And number two, the only way you can employ someone with no grade 12 is a machine. You can literally just tell somebody, sit here, I will show you how to do this step one side, and then the person can actually start doing this. And you can pay them a reasonable amount of money. So yeah, that is how we are where we are, so to say.
Okay, let me, I want you to paint the picture for us, like currently, how many are you employed at your current project? What is your vision? How many people are you willing to employ? And what is the challenge that is hindering you right now for you not to employ as much people as you can?
Currently, I have employed 2 people. We're a group of about 6. We're business partners that we began, but then because the vision is not the same, you understand? Me, I'm more into industrialization. That is what I am for. The others are into maybe, just integrating in the market that's already existing. Me, I want to make a completely different market. I want to focus mostly on the northern side because I believe there's a lot of surplus labor here. There's a lot of people here that don't have jobs. Surplus, cheap labor is on this side. So naturally, factories must be situated, I think, for me, on the northern side, whether it is Rundu, Katima, or Kavango. So yeah, we have employed currently 2 people, and they are on the job training. We pay them on the job. It's a small thing, but the idea is big. We train them on the job. And what we want actually is to build at least a factory that has a capacity of, I don't know, I can't really size up the thing, but at least we can employ, even if it is 10% of the youth that are on this side, it will be better. But we need the factory. The factory is hindering us, so we need land, proper land, which is serviced. And we also need energy that is at least affordable, because when it comes to production, you really need affordable energy. You can't just have something like that. Today it's on, tomorrow it's off. You need reliable. But yeah, the idea is to employ people, especially the youth. And yeah, one other thing that is hindering us maybe is the technical knowledge. We don't have technical knowledge, especially administrative knowledge. See, you find people that come from IUM, we don't know how to connect with these people. Somebody who can really take a business from the informal sector and take it to a formal sector and create an organization. In there, we are also lacking. We only have this, we call it kasi type of businesses, but we want to go into the formal sector. So if we can at least get training into how to really run an organization, how to have a marketing department, a finance department, all this type of what functions in an organization. If we can get that technical know-how, to be better. Before we get loans or any of these things, we need to know exactly what we are doing. What is our vision? Yeah, in a concrete way. And the other thing is we also need funding in terms of going to source. And also just going to look, let's say we go to China. Let's say we talk to the embassy of China and say, no, can you take this group of our people to go in China to see how it's actually done there? Because as we learn this from the medias, from the YouTubes, but we don't really have that physical touch to see how is this really done. If we can get funding in that sense to say, no, go there for 6 months or 3 months, see how they do it, come back, see what type of machinery they use, if we can get that, then yes. And also now land, like we said. But yeah, basically that's it.
Okay, you talk about technical expertise that are key in developing our economy. Currently, we have a high youth unemployment, and simply we even have a high number of graduates that are on the streets. Here you are. You are not even majoring in what you studied. You are doing something different, but it's to solve the economy of this country and the high unemployment rate. What is your message to those who feel like the only way they can get employed or a stable income is through doing a government job? Because government has been stressing that create your own jobs. Here you are creating your own job. Do you think government is wrong by when they because they're sometimes criticized for that statement.
I don't think it's a moral question to say it's wrong or right. You understand? I think the government also is lacking in terms of marketing to say, look, like when you study the economies, the developing economies, like the what? Developing economies like China. These guys, they were deliberate in their program to industrialize their country. See, they have economical zones to say, okay, now we will fund this, we'll give you money in entrepreneurship, we'll invest in this. They invested proactively. They did not just say, okay, we have in Ministry of Finance develop what we are with this company called GIZ. That one was deliberate. It's like me coming to you and say, I'll give you land, I'll give you the seeds, I'll give you the person who will even account for you. The government on that part for me is lacking. Yes, it has the funding, but I don't think it's proactive in the sense to say, let's go and get, okay, you guys, how many of you studied business administration? Okay, how many of you have farms here, studied agriculture? Can you two guys come together? You guys run the farm, these guys run the technique. I think in that sense, the government is lacking. But I think they are trying. We are not saying they are not trying, but in that sense, they are lacking. Now, from the youth, we can't say the youth are necessarily lazy. But you should understand the media controls the mind of the youth also. So there's a problem also in that sense. And then also maybe because of lifestyle, you see, there's a certain, we want to trade. We don't believe in physical work or in actually putting effort in what we do. So if I become a teacher, the only effort I need to put in is, let's say I failed. I just need to improve. Go to a course, there's no mathematics quickly, I'm a teacher for 4 years. That's the only effort I need to put in. The government gives me a salary. Whether I'm productive in that education sector, it doesn't matter. So for me, I think for the youth, they like the shortcut more, understand? But to make money like in Namibia, it's so easy. It is very, very easy. I'm not even saying what. You can literally, there's nothing here. You can make t-shirts. Talk to these guys of Mr. Price. They can buy from you. Nobody has approached them. You can literally create anything and become rich here. You can monetize anything. If you can cook, why not monetize cooking? Look at all these guys like the Hungry Lands. What these guys are literally selling is fried chicken. What is so difficult about that? And number two, you have your phone to actually, you can just go on your phone and say how to start up a fried chicken business. They will teach you, yes. Instead of investing your time in watching the Z Worlds or investing too much time in soccer, but you are not investing in soccer in Namibia, but you are more involved in European soccer. So but you can monetize as a youth. You can even do your hair. You can learn anything. I don't think it's really. I think we can criticize and we can also say maybe the elders, maybe they are lacking in one aspect and the youngsters are also lacking in one aspect. If we all come together, we can maybe solve something here. But the money in this country is there. Look at how many of these foreigners are coming. 1, 2 years. The person, you can look at the running groups. These ones that are having retail markets. Look at how rich they become. Look at the choppies. These guys are making money. So why don't we invest in retail and start opening shops and distributing these things for ourselves? Why can we not start making chicken farms? There's only one company that is making money, real good chicken. Why can we not at least process the chicken instead of just having chicken that is very, but you can't process it, package it and put it in the fridge in this guy. It's not very difficult. We have barcodes now. You can get a barcode in Namibia. But from the government, I think it's a marketing problem. For me, they don't really reach out to the people in that sense. You hear there was a training. Where was it? Do not know.
Okay. Last but not least, can you just market yourself for a potential good Samaritans that are willing to invest in your business for you to grow, and also couple it with the fact that at the moment young people, like for example myself, if I get a good salary and I feel like opening a bar, which is that market is already saturated, can you just try and just couple that in your last remarks?
Look, if you want to open a bar, why don't you just make a beer? The supply chain is big. Why should you be at the end of the supply chain where you distribute the beer? Why not make the alcohol? Look at, for instance, I don't want to mention names, but they said Oshitusi, Tassenberg. Literally, they had to come and make a wine for us because they saw that these guys don't see this opportunity. So why don't we just make a wine for them, call it Oshitusi? Why not invest in research and saying, Kuchaman, but how is a beer made? and then you get the raw material. South Africa is our sister or our mother, probably. We can communicate with them and actually do a beer for yourself. Look beyond the end of the chain. Look again up there. And yeah, for the investors, look, you find, for instance, the people, you find them saying, we are in an economical warfare. But for me, I don't see it as, how can you say you are in economical warfare when I don't see you creating anything that says you are fighting? For me, when I make this handbag, this is my weapon in the sense of saying this is my economical warfare. I'm not taking the political route and making noise. Understand? I'm literally saying, look here, stop this story of going to make noise and voting and what. Let's work together. Let's put the little resources we have and actually create opportunity for ourselves. Instead of me telling you, give him a raise. Now, do you really want to work for PEP for 30 years, packing packages? For 30 years, right? This, and you want a raise of how much? Don't you see yourself somewhere more than just complaining? No, running group. Leave running group, go and create opportunity for yourself. Because you'll just be stuck, okay, get 1,500. So whether you go to up 1.7. Now, is that really an improvement in your life, literally? Can you just not use that little money to improve maybe your education and then move forward, get out of the way, and then someone else comes and fill that position, then it goes. Yes, I think if we want to improve the economy, we literally need to study economics. Yes. We cannot improve the economy by just making noise and saying unions. For me, that's not the solution. The solution is when we create our own things.
Okay, well, thank you very much for your time, sir.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks for tuning in today. If you know of someone you feel should feature on our show, please contact us at brave@synergy.com.na.